What is up, everyone? Sean here, and just wanted to make this quick video involving with a pretty dramatic topic or controversial topic, whatever you want to, refer to it as. But it was very pretty shocking when I first heard this last night. As I record this, but so as you may tell already, it is a video about a shooting that happened once again here in America. I know we're well aware now that these shootings are pretty common here in America, to some like grand scale, I guess, but it's a little different. I will go into that a little more to that later, but basically, what happened was it was my birthday yesterday or last night. And we were coming home from watching Bumblebee, and as we were heading home, we saw some police cruisers just speeding by, blurring lights and everything, and sounds and all, and we were just like, "The hell is going on?" And as I went in my house, my friend told me that there was a shooting of some sort at the bowling alley that we used to kind of go to when we were younger. And I was like, what, really? And as more updates came about during in that same hour, it was the Gable House Bowling. For those who kind of know, who are watching this, in Torrance, and it's more towards South Torrance, so it's kind of far from where I am, but it's still like within my reach. You know what I mean? And we used to go there when we were younger for like birthday parties, and I remember the last time I really remember was grad night, which was 10 years ago for high school, and we definitely bowled that night. You know what I mean? And we pretty much celebrated my birthday last night, and it really just kind of boggled my mind, and it kind of blew me away. I thought about it, and but first off, the shooting was gang related, it wasn't like terrorist related, or it was nothing like a mass shooting or anything like that. So a little different, but still kind of that same category. You know what I mean? It's still involved with shooting, with guns and stuff like that. And I believe overall 3 people were dead, and 4 were injured. That's the count right now. As I saw, it may change, but matter of fact is that there was a shooting to a very drastic, very shocking effect, pretty much in my hometown, and it's right where it's like within the spots that we hung out when we were younger. It's the Gable House Bowling right nearby Del Amo Mall, one of the most famous malls, at least in California anyway, or definitely in the South Bay, and it's kind of it just hits me right at home. You know what I mean? It's just so I'm okay. I was like pretty shocked. It kind of like hit me with a delayed effect. I'm just like it just, as I thought about it more and more, I'm like, damn, because what if I wanted us to go bowling in that particular bowling alley just out of nowhere? You know what I mean? And I mean, you never know. I mean, it could have been the movie theater that we were watching Bumblebee at. It was just we were at Rolling Hills, so a little kind of the opposite direction, sort of, but it was still within our our radius. So it's still kind of scary, and you really never know where it's gonna happen, stuff like that, because at that bowling alley, apparently there's some fight, gang related, and it just escalated to shooting, which was very unfortunate because you know, very dangerous event occurred because a bunch of knuckleheads just, you know, they were too prideful or something, gang related stuff, you know what I mean? So it really sucks that it had to wind up to that point. And I'm not sure if the 3 people that are dead are all gang members, but either way, it's, you know, it definitely could have gone worse, I believe. And most people were able to get away from it, so thankfully, yeah. But it still really makes me, you know, think about it. You know what I mean? Like, what if me and my friends were there, and what if the 3 people that were dead were all my friends? You know what I mean? Because it was just me, my 3 other friends, Adam, Mark, and Danny. You know, the boys from We Have Fun. And you know, I decided, the birthday boy, to go bowling at that place. Man, you know, you never know what would happen from that. And I know, like, the same thing could be said for any other place, but just that bowling alley, man. Wow. It's just unbelievable. It's just mind blowing, and it really makes me feel grateful. And I just want to say that I feel definitely fortunate that me and my friends were unharmed, you know, and we were definitely far away from that scene. But it's still shocking that it even happened in Torrance, anywhere, you know, because it's uncommon. We never see stuff like that in Torrance. It just, you know, to me, I assume that these black gang members came from, you know, a different part of town or something, or different city, and just decided to come over here or something. I don't know. I don't want to assume too much, but we never see something like this. So we assume that it's just people from other cities coming over here and causing trouble. So it's unfortunate that it has to, you know, go that way, but it happens. It's possible, and it just goes to show that no one is safe. No one is invincible. No one is, you know, no town is perfect. No matter where you go, no matter where you are, you'll always have that possibility of being involved, or at least being within the radius of some sort of shooting or just very shocking event or something, you know? So just want to spread that kind of awareness to you guys. Just, you know, I don't blame you if you guys are afraid to go out, you know, but just be aware that that's what they want, you know. That fear kind of gives them power, whether they're gang members or mass shooters, you know. It still gives them some sort of like that pump, that that motivation or whatever. It just goes to show to them that they're worth something, and that's what they want. So just be aware of that. Once again, I know I talked something about this during that Vegas shooting, because it was, you know, right around Mandalay Bay, or right in Mandalay Bay, or from Mandalay Bay, which is where Evo took place. But I definitely was a lot more shook because it was pretty much in Torrance, my hometown. So I grew up here ever since I was born, and I still live here. And to hear something like this is really unfortunate. So definitely my prayers go out to those who were affected directly by the shooting, and all family members involved, all victims. And my deepest condolences for anyone who lost their loved ones. I mean, sure, it could have been a lot worse, but it still happened. And it's just really unfortunate that even Torrance is not safe, because I feel like it's one of the safest cities in the South Bay, because I never experienced anything like this. We had a couple of robberies, we had a couple of car thefts and stuff like that, but a gang-related shooting, you know, man. I hope I hope this is the last, but I know that's kind of unrealistic thinking, and more can come. And it's just, that's unfortunate. As you know, this is the place where we have to deal with it, and it shouldn't be the point to the point where we're used to it, but we're used to it. That's how it is, just how it is. So I hope some changes come for 2019, but we just gotta be careful. We gotta just act and take the best actions whenever it happens, and do the right thing, but also do what's common sense, which is just to get away from the scene, get your friends to safety, get everyone around you to safety, and all there is to it. That's more than enough. This has been my little talk about a shooting that happened in my hometown, Torrance, California. And yeah, you know, I'm just glad I'm safe. My friends are safe, but we have to be on our toes too now. So hopefully something changes sooner or later. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Sean out.